Well, I fell in love with a wonderful little girl in California. She was a classmate of mine, cute, great personality, and I was 7 years old. And I was a pretty nice boy. I wasn't obnoxious like some of them. I wasn't as attractive as some of them. I was kind of sickly, but the girls were nice to me. She won my heart. I loved her with every single ounce of my being. The problem was she just didn't seem to like me. She was in a line with me to get our vaccinations one time. I was trying to be, a brave big boy, and I fainted right there in front of her. It was embarrassing. I didn't think I'd ever win her back, but she started to warm up to me a little bit. I carried her in my heart, year after year after year. For 6 years, 8 years, I was faithful to dear Lavinia, because I never looked at anybody else. I was looking for the day to go back to California to see her. And I would be old enough to take her into my arms. I was only 14 or 15. And I went to her home. I knew her mother well. The mother answered the door, and she said, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm Ray Chandler." "Oh, Ray Chandler, I remember you." And her daughter, Lavinia, heard her mother say that, and I looked, and she was on a sofa with a boy, had his arm wrapped around her. And she came rushing up to the door with him, hanging on her hanging on him. And she said, "Hi." And I said, "Bye." And I never saw her again. And I never wanted to see her again. I was crushed and brokenhearted. Period.
Now, talk a little bit about Nana, I guess, and how many years have you guys been married now?
We have been married for 62 years.
62 years, that's a very long time. So I'm just curious, that is so many more years than I have lived.
Yes.
What does that kind of love mean to you?
I'm going to use a word that would really seem strange, but she almost seemed like a holy person, just a virtuous person, a trustworthy person. I just felt like from the day I met her, I could give her my heart, my emotions, my doubts, my fears, and we could carry each other's. It's like, your hand, I use it often, it's like water in your palm of your hand, open your fingers, and it just goes through. If you just let the words that are not always the best just kind of go through your fingers like water would go. Don't take them too seriously. You take the person seriously, but not the words. I think this is going on to 63 years this summer. And so what begins to happen now is what happens when we don't have each other. Generally, we men go first, but if she were to go first, how would I manage life? What would keep me feeling comforted, secure, feeling like things will always be okay? Because we've been through a lot. I owe her my physical life, as well as my love life, and my trust life. So anyway, I've told you more than you want to know, and that's just a fortunate man, that's all. Love, love, love.
I love you.
Love my man so much, but you know that, and it's interesting how some people grow up and they don't even know if their parents like each other, much less love each other. Oh, please!